The man is literally not just a representation of his current situations, societies, circumstances that he faces individually, including his suffering, torment, struggle, but external chaos. But he also, most importantly, is the literal blueprint of the entire human history and civilizational and existential patterns of humanity. So man carries around and most importantly within himself all that has ever been there, all that has ever existed, all that we have ever had, all that we have ever been through and conquered and overcome in our lives to be here, to be at this stage of present with science, technology, development, AI, and all those scars and developments has happened. Not just because of the 21st century, not just because of the modern human beings of liberalism, freedom, science, technology, but also because of the glorious, marvelous, and basically undisputed past and the future that we have had in one way or another. So it's always the foundation that makes up the middle as well as the top. Without the foundation, there can be no building or structure of any kind. And in the similar vein, if we have not had the foundation, the roots in our family, in our ancestry, and also in the human existence, if there was no collective, the people that came before us invented, innovated, succeeded at, fulfilled their desires, dreams, then there could not have been that kind of development, progress, learning, elevation in the world that we're able to now experience and enjoy in our lives. So everything that happens now does not just happen because of ourselves, because of our present hard work, ambition, drive, suffering, but because of the whole collective psychological structure of all of mankind and the entirety of humanity that has been existing over the planet Earth for millennia. So we are the blueprint, we are everything that has ever happened, that has ever existed. And it's not just a human being, but also the weather, circumstances, natures by which we're surrounded, within which we are living in one way or another. Because without this blueprint, without this glorious and thousands of years of past, we could not have been here. We would not be here. We would not be that successful, prosperous, innovative, scientific in our lives had it not been for the past, for the people that have come before us, that came before and that changed everything. Such as Einstein, Newton, Copernicus literally laid the foundation of science, and now we're just improving it. But we have not made any fundamental contributions to science because we have not invented anything. The inventions have already made. We are just refining everything. That's all we can ever do. We can improve and then regard everything as our own invention and creation. But that is not necessarily the truth.